Hello, subjects.
Loyal subjects, welcome. We've got a new video for you. Bryn's here, and that is a rare occasion, so I had to grab her to make a video. So what we're gonna do this time is I have assembled 10 iconic, legendary album covers. Some a little bit more recent because I thought I had to throw Bryn a couple of bones because I knew she probably wouldn't get most of these, but everyone should know them. And we're going to see how many Bryn can get. So, these are going to be the ones that I chose, and let's take a look at our first one. All right, this should be an album cover that everybody knows.
Wait, so I say the album and not the person?
Well, both. You say the artist and the album cover.
Okay, Michael Jackson.
Correct. This is one of the most legendary albums of all time. Everybody should
Boogie.
own this album. It is not Boogie by Michael Jackson.
Party?
The Boogie and Party. No. Are you just throwing random words out there? Banana?
Shake It.
No. Okay, this is Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Oh,
This is like a gazillion of them sold worldwide.
I wouldn't have got that, but I know it.
Very, very iconic, legendary cover. All right, let's go on to the next one. Let's see if she can get that. It's kind of a blurry image, but you get the idea.
What in the world?
Yeah, I didn't think that you would probably get that, but you should, because everybody should not only
He
know
looks like Hosier.
this album cover, they should own this album because it is unbelievable.
I have no clue.
Awesome, legendary album and cool cover. That is Rumors by Fleetwood Mac, and you were just listening to a song off this album the other day because I heard it in your car. Rumors. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay. Another album
I
cover.
have no clue who that is.
You don't even know who that is?
No.
Wow.
Michael Jackson
It
again?
is not Michael Jackson. That was the only Michael Jackson one on the list. Okay?
I've never seen this version.
Not only is this an album, this is the soundtrack of a movie as well that he starred in.
Have I seen the movie?
Probably not. It's from the 80s.
I don't know.
But, I mean, you should have heard of it, and you should know who that is. Okay? No clue? Do you know who Prince is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Purple Rain. Have you ever heard of Purple
Oh,
Rain?
yeah.
Okay, that's Purple Rain. All right.
It's like Purple Rain.
It is,
Purple
yes.
Rain.
That is the main song, yes. But he had a movie where he basically played himself, and that was the soundtrack to the movie. Alrighty, moving on. Let's do this one. Hope I don't get a strike on YouTube for not censoring this photo, but that's...
Okay, I feel like it's a rapper, but...
Okay, I will give you a hint. It is not a rapper. It's a group.
What?
Very iconic, legendary album cover. And, no idea?
No.
Okay. That is Nevermind by Nirvana. That's like their big
I've
album.
never seen this picture before.
Really? You never seen that on a T-shirt or anything?
I don't think so.
Wow. Okay. All right. All right, let's do this one next. I don't think you're going to get this one, but tell me if you've at least seen this imagery before. This is a very famous album cover from a very famous rock group. British rock group. No idea?
No, I'm gonna name a few.
Okay.
Well, I don't remember the name. Is it like Pink?
Yes!
Yay!
How did you get that?
Because Madison.
Okay, that is Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd.
Yay!
Wow.
Yeah.
What, did she have this T-shirt or something?
No, she listens to that kind of music.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is, yeah. Very
I
famous
think she
album cover.
does.
Very
I knew
famous
that from.
album. All right, wow. Well, I'll give you some points for just saying Pink. All right, next. Okay, there we go. Take a look at that.
Well, I've never seen this picture before.
Okay, well,
So,
that's bad.
Yeah. It could be anybody. Is it somebody I know for sure?
You would probably know his name when you hear it, but I don't.
Hank Williams Jr.?
It's not country.
Oh.
It's rock.
Oh, looks country.
This is an album from the 80s.
I don't know.
His most famous album, I would say. Definitely his most iconic album cover. Okay. That is Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. Have you ever heard Bruce Springsteen?
No, I've heard of Springsteen, but I've never.
The song, the country
Springsteen.
song? Okay, the Springsteen song is talking about that.
I love that
Okay.
song.
All right. So what did you think that song, when it was saying Springsteen, you just thought it was a name?
Yeah.
All right, here is one of the more recent ones. I thought I would throw you a bone. And then we're gonna, let's see. Yeah. There we go.
Okay, Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Uh,
I had to crop this one because the name of it was on the picture before I cropped it.
it's not red.
Basil.
Is it like-
Go on, Basil.
It's like November 1979 or something.
Oh, very close. Very close.
1972.
No. Go the other way.
1989.
Yes. Taylor Swift, 1989. All right. Good job. So that's one you got on the money exactly. All right. That's probably another more recent one. I thought you might know this. I didn't know this by the cover,
I've
but I
never
knew you
seen
needed some more
this.
recent artists.
The Baby.
No,
And Be a Young Boy.
no.
Gunna.
It is a rapper. Okay.
She peed. She's laying in her pee.
Okay, well, don't worry about that. Trying to guess this album cover.
I don't know.
Anything? Okay. This is To Pimp a Butterfly from Kendrick Lamar. Okay, that's what that is. Apparently, that's his most famous album.
I've never heard
At
of
least
that.
that's what Google told me. All right, I think we got two more. Yeah, two more. So here's the next to last one. This is a this is a famous rap cover from the 80s. A rap group.
I have no clue. I've never seen this one either.
Okay. They made a movie about
Backstreet Boys?
with this. That is definitely not the Backstreet Boys.
Well, I don't know what they look like.
Okay, this is NWA, and that album was called Straight Outta Compton. Have you ever?
Yeah.
Have you ever? Okay. Very famous, very iconic cover. All right, this is the last one. This is what I think is the most legendary, iconic album cover of all time. People should know what this is the instant they see it. Boom.
Backstreet Boys?
Bryn, please tell me you're joking.
Queen?
No, it's not Queen. First of all, have you ever seen this image before?
No.
That is mind-blowing to me. That you've never seen. I went to Cane's the other day, and when I was picking up Cane's, this album cover's poster was hanging on the wall behind the girl taking my money at Cane's. This is everywhere. T-shirts, posters. Literally the most iconic album cover of all time.
What is it?
No clue. Okay, that is the Beatles. That's Abbey Road. No clue?
I know who the Beatles are.
Well, I hope so. Well, I guess you didn't if you thought it was the Backstreet Boys.
I don't know. Now I need to see what
First
the
you
Backstreet
thought it
Boys
was
look like.
First you thought NWA was the Backstreet Boys, which I must admit is far more way off than thinking the Beatles are the Backstreet Boys. Okay. Well, if you saw my post the other day, maybe we can go see the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere in Vegas, because I talked about how I really want to go to see a concert in Vegas, and I don't care who it is, because the Sphere is just that awesome.
Yeah, I've wanted to go there too.
So, that's it. Iconic, classic, legendary album covers. How many did you guess? I bet the How to Pimp a Butterfly tripped up a few people. All right. We'll have some more videos coming out pretty soon, hopefully. Stay loyal, subjects. We'll see you next time.
Bye.